Spring is here, which means it's time to refresh our wardrobes with the hottest trends of the season. Hey, I'm Molly. I share all things fashion, lifestyle and creating my dream life. Today I'll be breaking down the biggest fashion trends for spring-summer 2025. I've read all the magazines, watched all the catwalks and scrolled endlessly on social media to bring you the most wearable and investment-worthy trends of the season. I'm going to start by talking about colour trends, and then I'm going to talk about a couple of prints that I think will be big for this season, and then I'm going to end with specific pieces that I think are set to dominate. As always, I've split everything into chapters, so feel free to jump to the sections that you're most excited about. Alright, let's get into it. So the first trend we're going to be talking about is powder pink, and we're moving as far away as we can from the bright Barbie pink that we saw a few seasons ago and starting to embrace a more lighter, almost white pink colour. Brands like Chanel, Prada and Miu Miu all showcase this colour in their collection, which just proves how versatile it is. I especially loved the pink trench coat from Prada. For a casual everyday look, this colour would look amazing in a head-to-toe tracksuit. I've actually been waiting for the Pangaea one to restock forever. But it also works beautifully in a knit, maybe paired with a pair of white trousers, or even in a really feminine dress for a head-to-toe girly look. I have a feeling that we'll be having the most fun with this colour for spring-summer 2025. Butter yellow is a colour that's been bubbling under the surface for a while now, with lots of influencers wearing it last spring-summer, and once autumn-winter hit, I saw lots of people wearing this shade in knitwear. But I really think that for spring-summer 2025, this colour is going to explode. Brands like Chloe, Chanel and 16 Arlington all featured this colour in sheer floaty fabrics, making it feel incredibly elegant. Bold orange is a colour that I haven't seen spoken about much, but when I spotted an article in Grazia magazine, I realised it was all over the catwalks. 16 Arlington had an incredible orange dress styled with a pair of snake print shoes. I haven't exactly figured out how I want to incorporate this colour in my own wardrobe, but I think it would work really well in a knit or a flowy dress. I felt the same way about butter yellow last season, and look how that's taken off, so I definitely think this is one to watch. Brown, but specifically brown suede, has been huge for autumn winter, especially in jackets, bags and loafers. And although this shade isn't normally a go-to colour for spring-summer, I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. It pairs beautifully with neutrals, but I think for spring-summer we're going to give it a bit of a seasonal update and maybe style it with colours like the butter yellow or the bold orange. Okay, and now moving on to prints, and the first print I want to talk about is vintage florals. So think less ditzy florals and more your grandma's wallpaper. Chloe's spring-summer 2025 runway had big vintage floral prints in floaty dresses, making this print feel incredibly elegant. I feel like this print would work really well in an everyday dress, the kind that you can just throw on and feel really put together. I found this image on Pinterest of Jane Birkin, which I think perfectly represents exactly what I'm trying to get across. Fun fact, I actually didn't know that Jane Birkin was the muse for the Birkin bag. I only found that out when researching for this video. Animal prints, and I'm talking any animal prints that you can get your hands on. Leopard print's been hot for a few seasons now, but for spring-summer 2025, we're seeing a more is more approach to animal prints. Think head-to-toe looks rather than subtle prints. Cow print's been popping up everywhere on Instagram, so I think this is going to be a really big one for spring-summer 2025. Ganni featured a head-to-toe cheetah print on their catwalk, which I thought looked absolutely stunning. So if you've been on the fence about animal print, now is the time to really go for it. Okay, and now moving on to specific pieces that I think are set to dominate for spring-summer 2025. Boxer shorts were all over my Pinterest feed last spring-summer, and I actually bought myself a pair of blue striped ones, which I absolutely loved, but I think they're going to be huge for spring-summer 2025. They're so easy and practical, you can just throw them on with a tank top and a pair of trainers for an everyday casual look, but I've also seen people styling them in the countryside with a pair of hunter wellies, which just shows how versatile they are. And if shorts aren't your thing, I've also seen this same boxer style silhouette but in trousers. Sporty shorts, but specifically the Adidas ones. Again, these were all over my Pinterest feed last spring-summer, but I think they're going to be even bigger this year. I love seeing them styled casually with a t-shirt and a pair of trainers, but I've also seen a lot of people styling them up with loafers, shirts and even a trench coat for a more preppy look. Lace skirts were definitely trending last summer, but I think they're set to explode this year. They might seem really tricky to style, but they're actually so versatile. I've seen a lot of influencers styling them with t-shirts and a pair of Mary Janes for a daytime look, or dressing them up in the evening with a blazer. Chloe leaned into this trend with their spring-summer 2025 boho chic collection, and Michael Kors styled lace skirts with knitwear and shirts, making them feel so easy to wear. Rugby shirts. Last year, celebrities like Hailey Bieber and Bella Hadid were wearing rugby shirts everywhere. I wasn't sure if this was just a fleeting trend, but now I'm fully convinced they're here to stay. They're actually so versatile. You can throw them on with a pair of jeans and trainers, or you could style them up for a more preppy look with a skirt, loafers and a pair of socks. The rain jacket. We were all obsessed with the barn jacket for autumn winter, but if I'm being completely honest, I'm sick to death of seeing them. And I think the next it girl jacket for spring summer 2025 will be the rain jacket. Prada really set the tone for rain jackets, styling them with evening dresses, but I think we're going to see them styled in a more casual way, the same as we did with the barn jackets. The Adidas SL72 trainers. I think this is going to be the next it girl shoe of the season, particularly in the brown and yellow colourway. They're so comfortable and they go with absolutely everything. I'm already seeing them all over my Instagram and Pinterest feed. Fisherman sandals. The Fisherman aesthetic has been gaining momentum for a while now, and these sandals are definitely at the heart of it. Hailey Bieber wore the rose version on repeat last spring summer, and since then other brands have been jumping on board. I expect to see these everywhere this summer. Belts are having a real moment right now. Prada and Bottega both featured them on their runway shows. I've been seeing them styled not just as a practical piece, but a considered part of the outfit. Lately, when I wear jeans without a belt, it feels like there's something missing. These are the trends that I think are going to be the biggest and most wearable for spring summer 2025. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.